Hello, I'm Lance Zimmerman with the CattleFax closing bell for Friday, December 2nd. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange reports a daily 7-day weighted average price for USDA-reported feeder steer sales. The value represents the composite sale price for 650 to 849 pound steers and is typically referred to as the CME feeder index price. It's used by the exchange to determine the official cash settlement price for feeder cattle futures contracts. The price is also useful for understanding fundamentals in the cash feeder cattle market. The feeder index reached a new all-time high at $144.17 per hundredweight on December 1st, and it was the third time the index established a new high in the last 4 trading days. The previous highs were established this summer when the index rallied $15, reaching more than $139 per hundredweight in July. Prices fell quickly after the highs and remained somewhat range-bound until a fall low was established at $132 per hundredweight. There's reason to believe prices won't be retreating from these highs as quickly. Similar to last year, the fall price rally has been a slower, more sustained price increase than earlier this year. Momentum indicators based on the index price show the rally from recent weeks has been considerably more gradual than this summer, never exceeding 3% on any given day. Cheaper corn and stronger fed cattle prices this winter have been supportive to the feeder cattle market. Supply fundamentals also support stronger prices into next year. This is good news for producers looking to sell feeder cattle at the end of this year and into 2012. Feeder cattle prices could move to spring highs in the mid-150s to low $160 price range if these trends continue. Now, your weekly market update. Fed cattle traded at mostly steady money this week in the cash market. Volumes were light to moderate at best. Live prices ranged from $124 to $126 per hundredweight, while in the north, dress trade was at mostly $202 to as much as $205 per hundredweight. Compared to the week before Thanksgiving, feeder cattle prices were quoted $3 to $8 higher, while calves prices improved $3 to as much as $10. Slaughter cows were $2 to $3 higher as well. Bred female sales have slowed as the fall run comes to a close, but demand for high-quality replacement females continues to be strong, reflecting the historically high prices for all classes of calves and feeder cattle. Despite smaller production from a holiday-shortened week, wholesale beef was priced lower this week with relatively small sale volumes. Corn was priced steady to higher as grains were supported by news that progress was being made in the European debt crisis. Looking forward, fed cattle prices have been incredibly volatile in the last month, but fed supplies will be larger next week and packers will likely be looking for fewer cattle. These indicators point to prices that will likely be $1 to $2 softer next week. Feeder cattle and calf markets continue to strengthen as we move from fall to winter. Tighter supplies and favorable feedlot fundamentals should support a $1 to $2 price increase for calves and feeder cattle next week. Holiday rib purchasing is likely to come to a close, and end meats are struggling to support the cutout as middle meat demand declines. Wholesale beef prices will likely move $2 to $3 lower, putting choice boxes in the upper 180s to low 190s. Corn prices have been incredibly steady over the last 2 weeks, and will likely continue to trade around $6 per bushel in the coming week. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com for your latest market news and analysis.